Hi everyone, welcome again. For now, we're gonna learn how to checkmate with two bishops as your minor pieces. So what are the rules or concepts to remember here? So first, in order to checkmate the opponent's king, we must drive the black king on our target corner. So we'll just select one of the following corners: A8, A1, H1, or H8. And the second rule will be, in order to do this, we must move our bishops alternately and place these bishops adjacently from each other to control also adjacent diagonal squares. And third, king should assist the two bishops by blocking the escape squares of the opponent's king. So now let's begin. On the diagram, applying the first rule, let's say we'll choose A8 square as our target corner square. So let's say we'll play bishop e2. By playing this, we could see those two bishops are adjacent from each other in a diagonal manner. And with this, the two bishops control two adjacent squares restricting the black's king movement as shown on red arrows. Remember, our goal is to drive the black king on A8 square, our target square. So after king d4, bishop h5, now our goal is to play bishop g6, cutting again the black's king using two adjacent squares. King e4. Now if we play bishop g6, black's king will pass through and be on the other opposite corner instead. So we must defend this with our king, and this explains our third rule. So after king e2, king d4, and now bishop g6 is possible already. Now, black's movement has been reduced as described by the red arrows. And after king e5, bishop b1, just also to point on how these two bishops are basically adjacent. Although from previous moves, they are far from each other, basically they are still adjacent on a diagonal manner. So let's say black plays king f6. Now we would want to reduce more the opponent's king movement. And you could see clearer on how these bishops will alternately cut king's movement. Now, it is the dark colored bishop's turn, and our goal is to play bishop b2. But black king will go to g5. Therefore, we'll use our white's king to defend this by playing king f3, king e5, and now white's king guards already the escape square, so we could already move bishop b2. Check. And after king d5, again, we have cut and reduced king's movement as shown on red arrows. Now, it's light colored bishop's turn to cut movement of black king. Bishop a2 check. Black can go and escape to d4 as this is guarded by white king. So, after king d6, again, black's king movement has been reduced as shown in red arrows. Now it is more visible that king's movement becomes fewer. As you have also noticed, two bishops are alternately cutting the movement of black king. Now it's dark colored bishop turn again to cut the movement by playing bishop a3. So after king e4, king e7, king f5, king f8, again, we can just simply play bishop a3 because black's king will escape and go to g7. So, we'll guard the g7 square by playing king g6, king e7, and now bishop a3 check is already possible. And after king a8, now after we cut again the movement of black's king, it's light colored bishop's turn. So, our aim is to play bishop a4, And notice also on how the two bishops are always adjacent to each other in a diagonal manner. And now you're getting also the pattern on how these two bishops move. So let's play bishop b3 here. King d7, king f6, king c6, king a5, king b5, king d4, king a5. Of course, is still preventing playing the bishop a4. So let's try a waiting move like king c4, king b6, and now bishop a4. Black is now very close to our target corner a8, a8 square. And from this point onward, it will be easier to drive the black king to the corner. We could still use the alternate bishop cutting on this if given the chance. Although, white king could easily also drive the black king to the corner. So, let's say black will play king a5, bishop e8, king b6, bishop b4, king c7, bishop e7, king c8, king b5, king c7, king c5, and if black plays, say, king c8, white will just play king b6, and after king b8, bishop d7, king a8. Now, this setup is always seen in two bishops ending. So, black king is restricted on king a8 and king b8, and white will just win. So, bishop e6, a waiting move, king b8, bishop d6 check, king a8, bishop d5, checkmate. So, let's try another line. From here, a while ago, black played king c8. So, instead of playing king c8, what if black plays king b7? So, we could just play bishop d8 and another bishop cutting. And after king c8, bishop b6, king b7, bishop d7. And black could not play king a6 because bishop c8 checkmate. So instead, black could play king b8, and after king c6, king a8, bishop d4, king b8, king b6, king a8. Again, the setup a while ago is basically the same. So we'll just make a waiting move again. So bishop e3, and after king b8, bishop f4, check, king a, and followed by bishop c6, checkmate. And there you go, checkmating the black king with our two bishops. Hoping you have learned again from this vlog, and see you again. Thank you.